Joke about Melania Trump turned into a fight over whether Jimmy Kimmel should lose his job.
First Lady Melania is here. Look at her, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
The timing became explosive. Kimmel's joke aired on April 23rd, 2 days before the real White House Correspondents' Dinner. The controversy intensified after a security incident disrupted the actual event on April 25th.
First Lady of the United States pointed out this morning, just 2 days prior to the shooting, ABC's late-night host Jimmy Kimmel disgustingly called First Lady Melania Trump an expectant widow. Who in their right minds says a wife would be glowing over the potential murder of her beloved husband? And having experienced what I did with the First Lady on Saturday night, I can tell you that she was anything but that. This kind of rhetoric about the president, the First Lady, and his supporters is completely deranged, and it's unbelievable that the American people are consuming it night after night after night. As President Trump said on Saturday night at this podium, we as Americans must recommit ourselves to resolving our differences peacefully and uniting around the shared values that make our country great. The deranged lies and smears against the president, his family, his supporters have led crazy people to believe crazy things, and they are inspired to commit violence because of those words. It has to stop.
He was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, that free speech or not, he was fired for lack of talent.
Donald Trump quickly joined his wife, calling for ABC and Disney to fire Kimmel.
You know how sometimes you wake up in the morning and the First Lady puts out a statement demanding you be fired from your job? It's a very light roast joke about the fact that he's almost 80 and she's younger than I am. Not by any stretch of the definition a call to assassination. I agree that hateful and violent rhetoric is something we should reject.
What started as a late-night roast quickly became something much bigger, a fight over comedy, political rhetoric, and the limits of free speech. Kimmel says the joke was about the age gap and insists it wasn't a threat. Trump and Melania saw it very differently. Whatever side you take, one thing is clear, the joke turned a familiar Trump-Kimmel feud into another national controversy. And this probably isn't the last time Trump and Kimmel end up on opposite sides of the same headline.